populated on Twitter, and now it's on Reddit. The Reddit description is more. You get more information from it. This is all leaked, so we're not 100%, but there's quite a bit of stuff that they cover, as you can kind of see. But option offenses received a ton of attention. Hey, don't hate on Reddit. It's a very important source. So option offenses received a ton of attention, new animations, tons of efficiency and speed. Interested to see if this actually happens, because they have been saying new animations and stuff like that for Madden. Not on the boat of this is a Madden reskin at all. But I want them to put their money where their mouth is. You will notice when you use a 2-star player against a 5-star player. 5-star players apparently feel different. I would hope so. I hope my 2-star doesn't just overshadow a 5-star. It should not happen, but I hope that they make it at least somewhat like all of a sudden you'll have a 3-star quarterback have an amazing game, but they don't do it consistently. So I hope that's also kind of in the game where you'll have a 3-star have a really good game, and then they'll expect him to have that, and he just doesn't live up to the hype from that first game. Wear and tear matters a ton in longer games. You'll be able to tell by how he plays if a player isn't receiving proper rest. I hope this isn't... Are you going to have a countdown for this game? I need to know, host. How many days I have to move? Yes, we're going to... Once I get it pre-ordered, I'm going to then start the countdown at the start of each stream, and I'll figure out maybe a way to count down on Twitter or something. Let's see, wear and tear. So wear and tear, I hope this isn't like huge, because they're at one point in these football games, your player would lose stamina so quick, especially in these recent Madden games. Your player can't run 50 yards and his stamina bar is just wiped, and it's annoying. So I hope this isn't something that you have to like sub consistently in order for your player to last all game. Online Dynasty will not be cross-play this year. Emphasis on this year, which is good, because I would want it to be cross-play, considering all the video games we have nowadays are cross-play. Is something they want in the future. Gameplay in the core Dynasty experience was a big focus for this game. Good. Mascot mode likely not in the game this year, which is odd to me. I really don't see the big deal on making the mascots, because it's all the same mascot, but you gotta have the animations for certain, so I can understand why they don't have the mascot mode, but we'll see. Madden and College Football 25 are on the same engine, but developers have done a lot to make CFB 25 feel different than Madden. They've emphasized that many times in the last year and a half. Many times. CFB 25 will play much faster than Madden, which should be the fact, because it is a lot faster. Many new animations for CFB 25, plenty of new catch animations. Again, like I said up here, I want them to put their money where their mouth is. Possible that helmets could get knocked off. That is completely different. I don't think that's ever been done unless you're playing like that backyard football game. No, because I don't think you were in parents for that. I don't think this is ever done. Not a full ESPN license, which is kind of an L, but at the same time, big whoop. I'm not here to stare at the scoreboard. Just the broadcasters like Kirk Herbstreit and Chris Fowler. No ESPN score bug. Okay, I never wanted a natural scoreboard on the screen while I'm playing. I really don't care. I really don't. The easier schools will be easy to play against if you are a bigger school, even on the harder difficulties. This, I kind of hope, isn't all the way true, because those upsets were legendary. I mean, you go back to the Michigan Appalachian State game, and that's still talked about to this day. Appalachian State beating Michigan. So I hope those still happen. Just a team will just mess up one game, and not all the time. I don't want that to be the focus on it. I hope 1% of the times a random small school beats a big school. No mode like the yard from Madden in CFB 25. Don't care. He reiterates that this game will not be bare bones. It's treated as a foundation game, foundation building game, which is fine with me. I want them to get the nooks and crannies into the fine detail done, and then they build up. That's fine. That's fine. What they've done so far is beyond what I was imagining already. I just wanted the NCAA 14. Just give it back to me. That's all I wanted. And they've gone beyond that. Dynasty and Road to Glory will have a ton of replay value. So Dynasty is when you are the coach and you try and build up a program or continue the franchise. Like you can continue Alabama, you can continue Georgia. I don't know if it's going to be like schools have to want to fire their coach, or if it's like Madden where you can literally just go in and say, I want to be a coach for this team. And then that's where you start. And Road to Glory is when you're the player and you go through school and play as a student athlete. A lot of effort into how the offseason works in Dynasty, which is interesting. It seems like they're going to play a big role in recruiting. And if it plays like, where was it? They talked about wear and tear. I wonder if offseason is going to play a factor. Like if you don't schedule conditioning segments for your team, will they be more gassed in the third quarter versus if you do conditioning, will they be less gassed and they'll last through 4 quarters? If so, roll the clip of Miracle and yell again and get them to skating. Let's see, where was I? No BCS option for Dynasty, playoff only. Fine, really don't care. I didn't know that was going to be a conversation. It's all about becoming a huge star in Road to Glory. NIL plays a role in the mode, which it should, because that's literally real life. College game day, not really in the game, will be a pre-show, but not really college game day. So it's, in my opinion, this seems like when I originally saw it, I saw no college game day. I'm like, oh, that's kind of a bummer. I'd like a lead up into the game where something like college game day is, because in the old game they actually had, I believe they had Kirk Herbstreit and the head reveal, the mascot. His name just left me. Oh my gosh. No! That's gonna bug me. Oh no. Oh. What's his name? Rue. Lee Corso. I apologize, Lee. That is my fault. I'm just getting ahead of myself, I guess. Custom playbooks. That's always been an EA thing. Recruiting is deeper, which is interesting. Team builder is basic, but enough for people to be happy. So I hope this is, because I have 3 teams already lined up that I want to, thank you, that I want to make. And I already have 3 different logos, locations, what I want to do. I already have it all planned out. But I think I'm going to do a game with Notre Dame first. Then I'm going to go into Road to Glory, see what that's like. And then start with either Team Builder or Dynasty. Depends on what Team Builder looks like. If you can totally rebuild Team Builder and you can start and upload, like I've heard you can upload your own logos, that's what I want to do. And I'll start them from the bottom and I'll just grind it out until they are the top school in the nation. If not, then I'll pick one of the bottom schools in Dynasty and build them up. Let's see, more detailed substitutions, which plays a factor into the wear and tear. I feel a lot of different equipment compared to Madden, which we saw in the trailer. Many different crowd reactions, which is pretty cool. That's pretty cool. It's different. Full gameplay footage by early June, which honestly kind of concerned me because we just got a trailer. So what is the gameplay actually going to look like? Is because sometimes they show these trailers and it looks way more clean and crisp because they made it clean and crisp for advertisement. So is the game not going to look as good as that Gator? Not going to look like that Gator we saw? If so, then are these comparisons that we're seeing on Twitter and all over the place, are those just, that was your advertisement and the other ones, this is what you actually get? So that does kind of concern me, but I'm hopeful that it was not just a, let's make this look good for this trailer, and then it kind of takes a step down. There'll be a ticker at the bottom of the screen, which I kind of would hope so. I kind of want to know what the score is. I'm assuming that's the scoreboard. Scoreboard. First recurrent gen football game. I really don't care. Welcome to PC. Don't care. Blocking gameplay looked good. Good. Cool. I was very concerned about the blocking gameplay. I hope my offensive line can block. So that is the update. The only thing I'm really concerned about is honestly wear and tear. I'm a little bummed about College Game Day, but it seems like they're going to do some reiteration. And see, wear and tear, College Game Day, and the full gameplay footage, which I'm hoping that that's just like a here's like a quarter, or here's like a series of what you might see in the game when you play. That's what I'm hopeful is what this means. But again, this is all leaked. This is from Mike Straws. He's on Twitter, and I guess he has a hand in sources and being himself a source or whatever. But this is the update. This is what we got. I'm very excited.